Hey guys, it's Chloe. Welcome back to my channel. So before we get to the video, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter right here. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on those post notifications so you know when I'm posting. So obviously I am in a different location today. I am in my Los Angeles apartment. I am in my living room currently, which has the coziest couch ever. But anyways, today's video is my favorite holiday movies. And I decided to film this video because we are currently in LA and it's warm here and it's really hard to get in the spirit of Christmas and New Year's Eve and all of the holidays whenever it's sunny outside and there's no snow and I can't cozy up by the fire. So I decided to do this to kind of get me in the spirit. I have my popcorn, I have a cozy blanket, I turned the air conditioning on high so I can feel cold. I got it all set. And I'm going to be using Redbox On Demand to watch all of my movies because they have this amazing streaming system where you don't need a monthly subscription, but you can still get all the new releases you want. You make an account on Redbox and then you pay for the movie that you're watching. You're not paying for all these extra movies that you're probably never going to watch, which is amazing because I used to have an account with like a monthly subscription and I only watched one TV show on there, but I was dedicated and I did it, and I don't need to do that anymore because Redbox lets you rent movies a la carte, which is incredible. Like, I'm actually obsessed with this idea. But they have all of my favorite holiday movies on their website, so I'm really excited because I can watch them all on there while I'm in LA. It's also amazing because if you're traveling, you can download movies and you don't need internet connection to watch it, which is like fantastic for me because you guys know I'm always traveling and a lot of times we don't have Wi-Fi on the flights, and so I have to go through and download all these movies. But with Redbox I can go to one website, I can download them all there, and I can pay for just those movies, and then I have something to do for the whole flight. Thank you Redbox On Demand for making this video possible. Let's get to it. My first favorite holiday movie is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I love this movie. Actually, the first time I saw it, I remember I was eating mac and cheese and I was super tired, and I think we were leaving soon, but it was almost Christmas time. We were all kind of sad that we were leaving, but my mom was spending time with my sister before we left, so my dad was hanging out with me and we watched National Lampoon together. My dad and I were cracking up. I think why I like it is because it's so relatable with the whole family coming and everyone's kind of panicking because there's always drama. I think my favorite scene is probably the beginning when they're going to get the Christmas tree, when the lights won't turn on. I just love how dedicated Clark is. Like, I love my dad, and we're not even really home, so I understand why he doesn't do a ton of Christmas lights, but I almost wish he would be like Clark and like decorate our whole house in lights, just because Christmas is my favorite time of year. I always say I love how happy everyone is, I love all of the lights, and it's just so festive and it makes me so happy. I'm like, can't we do this all year round? So my second favorite holiday film is Dr. Seuss How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. I have a lot of mixed emotions about this one because I'm an odd person and a lot of films make me feel weird. For example, I can't watch Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs like the original one because it just makes me feel creepy. Like, I think it's because it's so old and I'm just like, When I was younger, the Grinch just made me feel creepy all the time. Like, I did not like to watch the Grinch. Even like the animated one, like I just stayed away from it at all costs. And then I got older. It was pretty recently, like I want to say the past couple of years, I decided to watch the one with Jim Carrey. Just really surprised about, because if any were to make me feel the creepiest, it would be that one. And I watched it and now I'm obsessed with that movie. I love it. In a really non-cheesy way, it's the message that you learn from that movie. And I love all like the silliness of it and like Whoville and all of that. Like the end scene where like the sleigh is about to fall over the mountain or whatever and his heart grows. It just makes me feel so happy. And I'm like, aw, everyone can grow and learn to love. So my next favorite holiday film is Elf. I love this movie. It just makes me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. The other two I've just watched recently, but Elf I've watched since I was a little girl. I love it, and it just like totally gets me in the holiday spirit, I think, because I've been watching it so long that I just know when I watch it, it's that time of year. Which is funny because it's not that I don't like him, but I'm just not a huge fan of Will Ferrell. It's kind of surprising to me that I would like one of his films, but I think he's funny, you know. Just all of his like funny mannerisms that like you watch and you cringe and you're embarrassed for him, but then it's also funny, like how he puts like syrup on pasta. Oh my god, the Lego thing, and like how he decorated the whole store. I love that part. My sister was about a year year and a couple of months old when she first watched Elf, and she jumped for the first time. Like, she got so excited and she was laughing so hard that she started jumping. She was like, ah! And after she jumped, she like looked around and she was really scared and confused. She like looked at us like, what just happened? What did I do? So it was really funny. So my next favorite holiday film is Home Alone. I love this movie, and I think it's because I love all of his little tricks that he does at the end. It's so entertaining to watch how he like beats the bad guys, you know, very unrealistic, but it's still fun to watch. And like Elf, I've been watching this film for a really long time. It's one of the first holiday films that I watched. I have a hard time with it because when I was little, I hated how mean he was, and I was like, yeah, I don't like this. I don't want to keep watching this. But then it gets to all of like the tricks, and I love the ending, how his family's there and his mom. It's really heartwarming. So it's one of my favorites, and I always watch it. I actually haven't watched it yet this year, but I think I'm gonna download it for the plane. My next favorite holiday film is Love Actually. I'm obsessed with this movie, and I watched it for the first time last year. It was just a random day. It was leading up to the holidays. I was in the middle of doing school, and I've been doing a lot, so it's like I need a break. So I was scrolling through the internet, and I came upon Love Actually, and I was like, what's this? And I know it's like a love story and everything, but it's all about the holidays. I love it, and I've been watching it since like November this year. Like, I'll always turn it on before I go to bed, and I'll fall asleep to it. It's one of my favorites, and I don't know why, because it's new and it's really sweet. There are parts that make me cry, but it all comes together in the end. So my last favorite holiday film is Miracle on 34th Street. I love this movie. It is so heartwarming, sweet, and it's just like such an inspiring movie. The little girl reminds me a lot of my sister. And when I first watched it, I was like, wait, is that Matilda? And Matilda also reminds me of my sister. If you haven't seen it, don't watch this next part because I don't want to spoil it for you. I think my favorite part of this whole movie is when the little girl gets a dad, a little brother in a house, and I just think it's so sweet, and it just makes you believe in Santa and in hope and love and goodness and everything that's wonderful in this world, and it's really sweet. If you want a feel-good movie, the ultimate feel-good movie, this is it. It's one of my favorites. And like I mentioned earlier, what's amazing about Redbox On Demand is you can actually download movies and watch them on the plane. So I'm going to download all of these movies, and I'm also going to download Crazy Rich Asians because I'm obsessed with that, and I need to watch it again. But they have so many selections. My dad and I would always go to the store, and we would get a film from the Redbox machine, and then we would go get Wendy's, and we would come home, and we would eat and watch films together all the time. And now with this streaming service online, it's almost like a grown-up version of that because we can go home, we can order Postmates, we can download our movies on Redbox On Demand, and we can watch it all right there. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you did. In the comment section down below, tell me what your favorite holiday film is, and I'll see you next week. Happy holidays. Love you all.